Fast Track is really great, and I'm not just saying that so that you buy it in the shop using code ISAB. No, absolutely. That is certainly not the only reason, but I mean it. It really does save a lot of time in terms of getting those black borders, allowing you to skip a quarter of all the rounds on the hardest game modes, which is, well, I saw it like a couple dozen rounds every single time you hop into a game. However, I think there is one exception. One instance where Fast Track is actually bad for you. And, well, you're looking at it. So you can use Fast Track in the boss event. This week's Elite Blastopolis involves Tinkerton with the following restrictions. First off, limited heroes, so the best one is going to be Sada. And the other rules is that no attack shooters, only 25 monkeys max. So because the boss event is 140 rounds, this means you skip a quarter of that, aka we're starting on round 35. However, look at our starting cash, $10,000, which sounds okay until you realize we're in a boss event where the goal is supposed to be farm as hard as possible. But by using Fast Track in a boss, and it not simulating the money you would have gotten from farming the first 35 rounds, well, you now start behind, which makes this game mode much, much tougher. So my challenge, no monkey knowledge, Fast Track enabled, can I still beat Elite Blastopolis? We're basically simulating as if we are a noob who happened to buy Fast Track, doesn't have any monkey knowledge because they just started a new account and hopped into Elite to see if it could be done. Now, obviously, a new player would have no chance against any Elite boss, but you know what I mean. This is going to be very tricky, of course, because I only have 5 rounds basically to farm until Tier 1 comes in, so I'm gonna see what I can do with, I guess, the following: 2-0 farm, Balloon Trap probably most efficient, and then maybe try to go for a marketplace before round 40 comes in. That's all I got. Yeah, this is gonna be a rough alright. I think I can probably get away with one more marketplace, and then from there we'll slowly build our Tier 1 defense. If any leads get through, do I need to start a Leaping Sword this? Yes, I do. I know there's some fancy tech where you can manipulate the Balloon Trap to maybe suck up some more balloons, but I don't know if I could be bothered to do that at the moment. Now, I'm still also thinking maybe not build defense immediately. I still feel so poor with only 2 marketplaces. So maybe if the slowness of Blastopolis allows me to, can I at least get Monkey Town first? Just need $4,000. How bad could that be? Well, let's find out and see if it actually works. I feel like if I don't start greeting now, though, then I'm basically screwed, so yeah, we have no choice but to really wait. Come on, there's Monkey Town. I would like to try to get a Monkeyopolis too, but do you think I should get defense now, or just still try to go for it? As greedy as that sounds, you know what? I'm going to go for it, because like I could sell the marketplace, or I should sell it for Monkeyopolis faster. So waiting for 3K, there we go. I sell this after it makes all the money this round. Leaping Sword, get this, sell you, there we go. Nice. Let's at least get 1 marketplace back, okay? Before building defense, because we can. Maybe I can wait. You know what? I'm greedy. I'm going more. By the way, without monkey knowledge, 0-2-3 farms do not make more money than 2-0-3, so that's why I'm doing it in this order. Okay, do we think it is time now? I think so, personally. So here's what I'm going to do. Normally, Elite Defender would be the easy way out, but that's too expensive to build up. So I do believe the best way is just smaller spam. 0-3 once. I'm gonna keep the discount village too, just because obviously that would save so much money. And I'm not sure how many we need, but we'll see as like the rounds progress. I think at minimum, at least half a dozen. Biggest problem is space, really, because, you know, I've got 2 giant marketplaces taking up the entire middle of the section here. What I also should do, hang on, is use the free dart monkeys to my advantage, like as stun fodder. Because remember, Blastopolis stuns close, furthest, and most expensive. So let me go ahead and put some furthest, now that I brought that up. And Skull should be hit right about now. The Skull should be going on the dart monkey, right? Oh, actually, this one's close. Unlucky. Oh, crap. Camos have entered the chat. Fine, I'll just decamo it like that then. Actually, I should have done decamo NG instead of sub, because NG I can turn to overclock later. That's alright. It'll just cost me a couple hundred. We are currently at 7. I'll do one more, because there's a solid range for one here. And I think we chill now. Oh, now I noticed the issue. Sada isn't getting stunned, but the rocks are in the way, so she can't hit any of this over here. That's annoying. And for that, we are going to leak more balloons. Just great. Try to use the free army to save some lives there, but yeah, not great. I'm gonna bank on 8 being enough. Let me also use this time to get a second balloon trap in an awkward spot, because I have nowhere else to put it. Oh, jungle drums too. That's probably better than an extra mauler. And now just focus on farming again. We'll get a BRF right about now. Now, where can I get an NG under discounts? Or did I run out of space? I think I ran out of space. Actually, no. There's one double discount in the corner. Nice. Thread of the needle. Massive stun to the way. Crap, this is a 5-second stun, so... did I miss any camos? Yeah. I should survive this, right? That's risky. I count just enough lives to hold the line. Maybe I should just go for a Chinook to make back lives in case. Considering we start on 35, our farming doesn't look bad, but the fact that there's 7 rounds left, normally, if you've seen all the boss runs I do, I get a B Central before tier 2, but there is no way that's going to happen, so instead, I think we just go for as many sellable Central Markets as possible for round 60. We're in an okay spot, I would say. God, this last freaking HP is taking forever. I need to kill quicker so that I can actually get farms with 3 rounds left. So there we go. Sell all 6 of them, because I'm not doing maulers for tier 2. Instead, it's going to be a pretty predictable option that you'll see, well, in 3 rounds from now. Wait a minute. I actually could still get Banana Central by tier 2 if I'm doing the math right. These sell for 64-ish. Actually, no, I'm still like $30,000 off, but it's pretty close, let me just say. So I think I'll do the same thing what I did with tier 1, because this is not timed. We just focus on farming for the first couple rounds and then build a defense, because greed is the name of the game. So probably 1 round of income or 2. I guess we'll play it by ear, but let go. Oh, right, I do need balloon defense, or mob defense. Fine. That's what I'm doing, yes. Darling into MAD, because Mad is unstoppable. Even despite the fact that it will always, like, get targeted by the Magma, as it would probably be your most expensive tower, it is still the best choice despite the reduced attack speed. Alright, I think we try it now. 61. Yep, perfect. B-sense. And Mad time now, I think? Yes, sir. Now, if I do go for Mad, I still need to get other defense, because as you see, I probably died to leaking balloons after I get Mad up, because it's so weak. I'll figure that out later. I'm pretty sure for 63, a Morglaives is probably all I'm going to need, so yeah, I guess that's my balloon defense. I'm also going to try if I can, I don't know if this matters, but to stall the rounds out, because again, Blast Pop is just pretty slow, so I feel like we're not really going to end up losing a lot of time to Blast Popless exiting the track. It's usually going to be the round limit. So basically stalling it out would technically give us a bit more time to get everything set up. So basically avoiding targeting Moabs right now with Darling Gun. And the money will be there right about now. Do I need to overclock the mat as well, or do you think we just do vanilla? I think vanilla's fine. If I can put an out buff, that would also be great for just the smallest amount of attack speed, like 10%. Nice. And you know the drill next. 420 farm spam. I'll try to get back 3 around the Monkey City here, or Monkeyopolis. Okay, seriously though, Mad is a freaking cheat code. We are already at 1/4, and we just bought it. So I honestly could have delayed it even further. I could have greedy for more farms. Either that, or we're just getting lucky with the rock formation spawns. Because normally, the rocks do, like, block out 1 or 2 of the Mad arms. Judging by how quickly it's going, I'm pretty sure both are hitting right now. So, nice. And a max heat here, but that's not a big deal, as usual. Now, quickly, before Blastopopolis dies, let's go for a Chinook. Oh, also, I just realized I hit the max tower limit. Well, I guess that means it's time to get rid of some of the Dart Monkeys. But I just realized that my Mad is currently out of range of the Flavored, so it's probably worth it to just get the Chinook to, well, make more money from selling it back. Boy, that was easy. I swear, the first time I played Elite Blastopopolis, using Mad was not this easy to beat the tier, but again, maybe something was different this time. Who knows? Sell, and I can buy so much. I think I'll just do the Ultra Boost immediately. Alright, and another thing we should be doing Chinook should be, like, stuffed at the entrance to make the rounds last as long as possible so that I can use more Ultra Boosts on my banana farm. I don't know if I need to go this hard in the paint, but again, it's better to play it safe than sorry. Especially, I say this all the time, but for, like, bosses, most of the time it's, like, the first several rounds that matter the most. Because obviously, these snowball effects, etc., etc., if you miss farm on, like, round 110, that matters less than if you miss farmed on round 40. Everything looks pretty good farm-wise at the moment, so I think we'll chill, because we only have 5 monkeys left to spare. I'll probably get rid of this village here, so I get 1 extra space. I think we recovered pretty decently, though. Now, could you imagine if I did, like, start from round 1? I didn't exactly do the math, but I'm pretty sure, like, if with optimal farming, I maybe would have had an extra, like, $25,000, like, on the starting round of Fast Track, aka 35k instead of 10k, but correct me if I'm wrong, and that is not a realistic number, or rather, I'm not sure what a realistic number is. But anyways, tier 3 is going to be a Paragon, probably a makeshift Dart Monkey. I'm going to assume if Ahmad did this well, a degree 1 Dart Monkey would probably also be enough. Dart Monkey never a bad choice against Blast, though, because you can use the rock set spawns to its advantage by, well, having the projectiles bounce off of it for free bonus damage. And out of towers again. Fine, let's get rid of the least needed. I guess with that bonus money, I could have maybe boosted an Engineer Paragon a little bit, but not today, I don't think. Let's also just get rid of a whole farm fully, because I do eventually still want to go for Ace Paragon, so Flying Fortress to get some early pops would be probably a decent idea. And yet again, just like the other tiers, we can probably afford to wait to save up 150k before going all in. It's kind of funny to look at the big plane. The fact that, because the projectiles like have limited lifespan, they are despawning at, like, not even halfway towards Blast Populous. Alright, degree 1 makeshift dart, let's go. It might be degree 2, depending on if the pops make a difference. And I don't think it did, but it should be fine. Or perhaps I'm overestimating the amount of damage a degree 1 Paragon makes, because I do know, like, they're really bad. And I think this here is proving it. Yeah. With Monkey Knowledge, we would have gone Extra Crossmaster, which would have been a guaranteed D20. But notice the DPS is a little bit better now. Because of the rocks, it's doing, like, what? Looks like 5,000 or so. I also should stop Ultra Boosting the farms. The money doesn't matter as much as it does maybe getting more pops on the Ace here, so I'm gonna try to focus that next if it, like, the cooldown can actually come back up, because this heat is annoying as hell. As expected, we'll be fine. It just takes a hell of a long time. It took, I think, 2 minutes to get my last Ultra Boost stack. And finally, I can sell my Dart Paragon, so more pops go on Mr. Ace here. I say for tier 4, we skip the makeshift Dart Monkey and go for, I want to say a permanent Boomerang. Now again, the Tower Cap makes this really annoying because I think if I want to get degree 20 Boomerang, I need to get rid of a lot of the farms here. I only have 3 towers left to do that. Now, obviously, I could also use Cash Lighter, and I probably will have to, yeah. Just enough to get degree 20, I would say. Let me just again see what's expendable. I guess Soda can go. Sorry. Tonight's gonna be rough because I did that. But as many 042s as I can afford without crippling my economy would be a decent idea here. So probably Flavor Trades can go as well. And also relocate the Boomerang to a better spot over here. How many pops have the Boomerangs got in? 100k or so. Yeah, I'll let it go ahead and also do some damage to tier 4, because I think with a degree 20 Boomerang, like, it will be enough to pop it, we just have to give enough time. Or rather, track length. So I would say maybe, let's say 5 rounds can pass before getting the Boomerang up. I think it's probably worth it to farm pops with, let's sell one of these for a Homeland Defense. 3 million pops on the Flying Fortress already. Juicy. Okay, 104 is about to end, so let's get ready. I would guesstimate right now, let's try 100k in the Cash Lighter. So, blast off. That was actually more than 100k. And that's D28. Okay, pause. I unfortunately don't have the Paragon Helper enabled for this session, but I want to see how much Cash Lighter would I need for degree 40, because it might be worth it if I can already forward Ace Paragon right now. Let's try 359k. And that gets us, ooh, let's save money and get degree 40 exactly. So let's try 310k. And voila. I think trading 2 degrees for 40 extra K, maybe worth it. Nice. Now again, this all hinges on this actually working. I don't know if the reduced range would cuck the, or screw the Glaive Dominus over, but let's hope not. I think it is screwing me over a little bit. It's not attacking right now. Perhaps it would have been better in the bend over here, but I was playing for the longish game if Blast Pop ever got to the right side. Now that attacking though, I think it can do some magic. Not if Blast, like, keeps the range that tiny though. Then that's gonna be an issue. I do hope if 2 Paragons is enough. Again, if not, the best we can do to add a marginal difference is probably, like, a Dark Paragon with Cash Lighter. I really should have gotten this a lot earlier though. So it took 8 rounds since getting Glaive Dominus to get halfway through. 113 plus 8 equals we don't have enough rounds. I think given the rate things are going, we could probably get a very beefy Ace Paragon. I'm thinking D60. D60 should almost guarantee a win here. D60, come on, come on. 3 rounds left for 1.2 skulls. This is going to come down to the wire, isn't it? Alright, let's see what I can do then. I think I'll have to Center Path Micro this Ace, so it targets everything on Blast Populus, because some of the attacks will target Blast, I believe, or something like that, or close. So you need to keep it up here. And come on, this is so close. 300k HP left. What more do I have to do? 200k? 100? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Wait, no. That's the last bad. Whoa. Okay, that was not the last bad. There was one more. Sorry, I lost count. I forgot how to count to 3. Okay, now we get rid of everything that is not the Ace. I'm just gonna keep the B Central around in case I want to, like, make more money in the middle of Tier 5, and maybe that could make a marginal difference in surviving. But buy all of these to Spectres, provided I can still buy Ace Paragon after this. Oh yeah, the money is bang on perfect. Would you look at that? 7k over the limit with about 7 million pops. Surely this is 60. Oh. Given how expensive it is, selling this would not give 3 degrees. Let me just let you know. And I think I have to wait too long, so frick it. Let's just roll with it and see what I could do. I will have to probably Ace Marker to compensate for the lost 3 degree power spike. This is fine.jpg. I'll just again do some simple micro, aka simple as in reverse micro. That gets it targeting Blast, like, I'd say half the time, which is probably fair. Carpom as well. When it's up, god, that did 0 damage. And there's skull number 1. Now, I probably should have taken more into consideration the placement of the Ace, because since I don't have Wing Monkey, which would make things 10 times easier, other targeting options other than centered may have been good depending on the placement. Like, for example, Figure Infinite, I guess is okay, but if I had it a little bit more to the left and the top, it would have been a god placement. This I'll take, though. Is this 1/4? Okay. We're on pace to beat it, so yeah, I just gotta keep this up for another minute or 2. I've done harder things in the past. Alright, how about for memes, let's go for a Legend of the Night here. Oh, right, I should use my free Darbies, too. I have 17 extra towers to spare. Should get the fodder back like I did for previous tiers. And this is looking like a GG, proving that, yes, fast track, no monkey knowledge on an elite boss is possible, but I think you have to keep in mind, this is probably going to be one of the easier weeks, since every time they release a new boss, they start with very simple restrictions. So I can imagine with a harder map or more modifiers, fast track, no knowledge, like, would be an incredibly difficult challenge, if not, maybe impossible for a certain week. So maybe this is not the only time I'll pull it out. Because the concept of, like, starting really behind in farming is a unique aspect of bosses that I never really thought about until, well, Fast Track got released. Anyway, GG. Perhaps we ought to try this on a week where Ace Paragon is not an option, because this thing is just, again, way too good. Thank you for watching, and if you like boss challenges, then maybe fancy this one, where I attempted an elite ranked boss with a crazy leaderboard.